Billy Brown mentioned there. And there we see a 24-year veteran, Brandon Gatson, making his debut here in NCWO.
No, this is his second appearance in NCWO.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He has made an appearance before? I was not aware of that.
His very first match in NCWO, he faced a good friend of mine, Cade Fight. And these guys went out and had an absolute banger. They were throwing everything but the kitchen sink at each other. And Brandon Gatson showed that his veteran status does hold weight. And also, this guy is fantastic.
Well, I look forward to seeing him. This will be my first opportunity to lay eyes on him as well as his opponent, who, well, apparently is part of the Coda brand as well.
Yep. And my Coda brand brother in DL Hartley. This is also his second appearance here in NCWO. When the last time he was here, he did boast a win. I'm hoping it's more of the same. And the energy DL brings, it's just infectious.
Well, he certainly seems to be a fun-loving guy as he comes to the ring here, engaging all the assembled fans here for NCWO.
Hold up. Mr. 325. Mr. 325. Keep going. So I see something nice and shiny down there on the entranceway. Not Malik.
Malik lotioned up.
But he's holding something that you decided to bring to Oklahoma. And the only thing I see fit is if you brought it here, I think you should defend it.
Well, that's the rules, Neo. When you bring a championship belt to an event, you have to defend it.
Right here in the middle of this ring, for that little shiny thing on Malik's shoulder. So, I don't know, do you guys want to see a championship match? I think it's only fair to give them a championship match. So, what do you think, Mr. 325? Hey, Malik, get your shiny behind over here. So, I am the heavyweight champion of Gladiator Championship Wrestling, and we are part of the King of Sports Alliance along with NCWO. So I have permission from the board of Gladiator to put my title on the line as I see fit, and I think y'all are deserving of a championship match. So I'm okay with putting this title on the line against you. But I need confirmation, a little bit confirmation from the boss man. Can I get a thumbs up, Mr. Boss Man? Boss Man, get thumbs up for a championship match here at NCWO.
All right, Richard Bedford has approved this.
Look at this. DL is a man of the people. Coda brand is for the people. Even though we got a whole bunch of goofies out here that don't necessarily like us, it'll be all right. They'll come around.
Well, referee Floyd Maystorm holding up the very impressive-looking GCW championship there. Gladiator Championship Wrestling based out of Arkansas. They had a great event just a few weeks ago where their United States Championship was won by Mr. Nasty, and that was defended the day after at an event in Norman.
This match is now for the Gladiator Championship title.
And now the GCW Heavyweight Championship
is now official.
Yes, indeed. So far, we've seen 2 championship matches tonight. Both champions retaining their titles, albeit at least one of them a very controversial decision but still.
And
Good handshake there from these two competitors.
I want to give a good shout out to GCW really quick. Those guys were the first guys to let the world be enamored by the Dakota Brandon Trios action, which we still boast a winning record.
So, Dale Hartley seems like an interesting person.
Very much.
Yeah, that's the best assessment I can give it of what I've seen so far. Brandon Gatton, though, a powerful individual, but apparently Hartley, the same.
And don't be misdirected by DL's charm and just overall personality, because this man is a monster. I've seen him lay out other big guys, go into multi-man matches and clear out 3 other guys.
Yeah, Hartley winding up there, using those gluteus maximus in the lower abdominals. That's the bet to the belly, for those of you who are perhaps not anatomically up to date. And I don't think Mr. Gatton is quite on the same page there. But still, another handshake.
DL getting this crowd fired up.
And a good collar elbow tie-up as Gatton cinches in the side headlock. You control the head, you control the body, and right now, though, Gatton having to stand on his tiptoes. There's a bit of a height advantage there from Hartley, but a good nip up there from Gatton. Oh, quick moves here from these two men as the hip toss blocked by Hartley, who takes Gatton over with his own.
You see, DL's making it look easy. And Gatson is not an easy feat.
Good agility there from, well, let's just say this. He's at the top of the heavyweight or the bottom of the super heavyweight category, but not someone you would expect to have that level of maneuverability. Oh, big splash there. Big boy splash.
And see, right now he's just showing off why we've seen him as a must-have addition into the Dakota brand. This guy is impressive all around.
Good blows there from Gatton into the midsection, a straight right hand, straight to the face and head of DL Hartley. Gatton off the ropes again. Crossbody, but he's caught. And
look at the strength.
Yes, indeed, as he positions him. Well, I thought he was going to position him across the shoulder. Instead, I guess a back rake of sorts from Gatton, who takes Hartley down. Gatton now mounted in the corner, lowering those fists. And runs in. And I correct myself. I've been saying Gatton all night. It's Gatson. Gatson from the second rope, shoulder tackle. Moves straight out of the playbook of Road Warrior Hawk. Gatson now raining down, fist of his own.
Right now it is not looking
left
good for
and
DL.
right. And Hartley certainly wobbly, but still upright, and that's the key factor here. Gatson ducks under the clothesline, ducks under another one, off the ropes, crossbody, takes the champ down. Can he get it here? Only one. Nope, well, referee said two.
He finally hacked the tree down.
But it took a lot to do so.
Oh.
A measured right hand there from Gatson.
I will say the ref needs to watch those hands, though.
And Gatson finding the big man difficult to get up off his feet. But Hartley, well, a little more success, not able to get him all the way over. Gatson runs in. Side pass. Oh, nobody home there on the splash. Gatson over the top.
See, and this is the impressive stuff that Gatson can pull out at a moment's notice. And even though it didn't get the job finished there, you never want to be in a match with somebody that can hit you with anything unexpectedly, and it can immediately put your lights out.
That Sasuke special into a cutter nearly brought the GCW championship around the waist of Brandon Gatson, who blocks a right hand and turns it into an arm wringer, but is unable to move the big man as he walks straight into a twisting sidewalk slam. Hartley hooks the leg, full body press on the chest, and still only good for 2.
Gatson showing a lot of fight on that kick out. Because Mr. 325 is not a small man. And to push all that weight off shows he still has a lot of fight.
No! A release. He just released the suplex and let Gatson come down on his own. Now, again, both arms hooked around the leg, and once again, 2.5, 2 3/4, but not good enough for the full 3.
DL trying to tire him out with this rear.
Well, you can see that Gatson in something of a slumped position. I say that, and he gets a knee underneath himself. That's going to help alleviate some of that pressure on him. No! Hartley just throws him down. Such force.
And
Gatson trying to find a little refuge in the corner. I don't think that's going to work out too well for him. As Hartley brings him out, sends him all the way across to the other side.
DL needs to stop playing with his food right now at this point.
That's a great point. It does seem, we saw, I mean, and you well know this better than I perhaps, that DL is a guy who comes out here, he wants to engage the audience, he wants to have a lot of fun, but this is for the GCW championship. He cannot afford to waste too much time putting the champion or the challenger away, or he may not walk away as the champion. I've seen champions go into matches with this lax mentality, and they have come close, if not actually lost championships because of their approach. Oh!
Just a tough right overhand chop to Gatson.
Maybe DL hurt me. I'm not sure. Because I saw the look on his face, and it was a little different. It wasn't the smile that we've been seeing so much of this match.
And that switch has flipped for him, and it's really starting to show.
Good avoidance there by Gatson, who comes off the second rope with the clothesline. Both men down in the middle of the ring now.
Let's see if both of these men can make it back to their feet before the ref's 10 count.
Referee up to 5. And Gatson quickly up to his feet, pulling himself up. Whoever gets to their vertical base here is going to have an advantage, if only momentarily. It seems like Gatson may be the one. But he walks straight into a right forearm and gives one back. These two men slugging it out in the middle of the ring on a Saturday night here in McAlester.
And Gatson is teeing off
Gatson
right
off
now.
the ropes. Oh, caught, however. That is I believe that's an actual sleeper there. It took a while for Hartley to lock it in. But you can see the legs beginning to give way from Brandon Gatson.
He's starting to sink in this moment.
Gatson almost all the way down here. Referee needs to get in there, needs to check the arm, needs to see whether or not, I mean, perhaps being closer and we're not seeing the same visual that he is. So perhaps he's still seeing movement, perhaps he's there. There's movement, there's the leg going.
But Gatson trying to build some fire right now from the crowd.
Gatson trying to come back in, but run straight back into it.
Oh, he's got the cross.
Oh, the cross-face chicken wing. Cross-face chicken wing. A submission move made very famous by Bob Backlund.
Something you don't see nowadays very often.
Don't. Absolutely not. Backlund would pick opponents up with it, like lift them up off the ground. But this is a full-on submission here. Once again, Gatson finding himself in a position where he may be forced to either tap out or pass out. And he may well be doing the second one right now. He's, again, from our position, it seems like he's gone limp. Referee checking, that's one. There's a leg move.
Trying to find life.
I think he found it. He's found it again. I don't know where these reserves are coming from Brandon Gatson, but after 24 years, I'm sure he's found ways to come back from worse.
Oh, that heat has been building for him.
Gatson cartwheel, but runs smack into Hartley. Shotgun drop kick propels Hartley outside the ring.
Oh, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? I think he's wanting to go to the outside.
But he's asking the crowd if they want to see it. And here comes Gatson. Cartwheel over. That's a Sasuke special right there.
I have one word to simply describe what we just witnessed. Spectacular.
Absolutely. But it hasn't been enough to put both men down. I'm not detecting, well, I was about to say I'm not detecting any movement, but Gatson now back to his feet.
But he needs to capitalize off that moment.
He does, and he cannot win this championship on a countout. He needs to get Hartley in the ring and then quickly get in and either force a pin or submission. And Hartley!
Oh! Big clothesline from Hartley.
That turned him upside down. As Hartley stands staring over his fallen opponent. Before throwing Gatson back in the ring. And the big boy now gonna slide in, once again, hook the leg. And tries again. Three times. The third time only getting a one count. There's a splash.
And you can see the frustration building.
You can. You can see a complete change of demeanor here.
He's resorting to drastic measures right now.
And he's now going to mount that second rope. Or at least he's going to try to if it'll hold his weight. Nobody home. And again, Gatson with the nip up. Gatson wants to walk away as the GCW champion. But I don't think that Hartley's going to let him just sit back and do this. Once again, Hartley, the second rope.
You've eaten all
Big
your
boy
food.
splash
Time to
from the
clean
second
your
rope.
plate.
2 and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall and still Gladiator Heavyweight Champion, D.L. Hartley!
And see, going back to it, this is exactly why he was so sought after by the Dakota brand. We've seen a lot in this guy that most people just don't possess. When it comes to the overall personality and then the body of work inside this ring, this guy could go toe-to-toe with many across the country, let alone the world. And he's bringing championship glory to us. Right now, he's all we could ask for.
Well, certainly a great show of sportsmanship.
And here we go again. Romeo Reese
GBK.
and these GBK guys.
I mean, we're assuming it's GBK. I'm using those initials. I don't know that for certain. But Reese, Onyx, and Lewis now beating down the champion. They have come to the, here comes Billy the Kid. It seems like these three men are set out to destroy everything that NCWO has built up in its existence here. And this isn't just a personal thing like it was for such a long time between Richard Bedford and Al Farad. This is a company-wide thing. These three men were deprived of championship gold, and they want to make it clear if they can't have the titles, nobody can have the titles, nobody can even have the company. As they are just on a mission to destroy any and every competitor that has dealt them defeat.
These guys all night have been coming after my family and my brothers. And I don't know how much I can stand for this much longer.
There's Malik. Dakota Brand to the rescue. And Hartley ramming Reese into the corner. Lewis and Billy battling on the outside. Malik and Mitch. The inside the ring. And that roundhouse kick catches Malik in the back of the head. Springboard cutter from Mitch Onyx. Can nobody restore order? Can nobody preserve the sanctity here of the NCWO performers? And Reese has the championship. He has the championship title that belongs rightfully to D.L. Hartley. And I don't think he's intent so much on just showing it off at his merchandise table. He's going to call, no! Hartley runs, intercepts. Hartley bites the bullet. Super kick bite.
Yes,
Mayfield.
Malik. Yep. Show that phony. I would like to interject right here. and say, I feel like part of this for Romeo Reese comes from a disdain that he feels towards Dakota Brand because he has been begging for months to be added into the Dakota Brand with little to no avail.
Well, it's pretty clear to me why you would not want him amongst your cadre of people. He's found his own, though.
Shoot.
And maybe has Billy found some alliance as well here? I mean, he's still wearing the jacket.
Still is wearing the jacket, but family sticks it out.
I think so. And
back to Reese, going and finding these guys. If you can't play on varsity, you go to JV, don't you?
yeah. Well, a great show of appreciation here from the assembled fans for the efforts of Brandon Gatson, for the match that he had there with DL Hartley. It started with a handshake. I think perhaps, hopefully, it's going to end with a handshake.
No, because Tino hasn't come out.
And there it is.
See, Dakota Brand is for the people. But then you got goofies like this running around, running amok.
Well, hopefully that is the last we will see tonight of the chaos. Well, that Romeo Reese, Mitch Onyx, and Marsh Lewis represent here. As the true athletics and championship skill of the two competitors in our last match, as well as Malik Mayfield and Billy the Kid, shine through here. All right, let's get